Not sure if that'll work. Let's see. I'm gonna turn my Oh, heavens. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Holly. I had a couple of new settings I had to figure out. And of course, I had some issues with my shipping that I was involved with, but got that all squared away. And I've got a terrific mess here. So now I'm just trying to clear some space and set up my phone here so I can look at chat. Excuse me. All right. I was deciding whether to do greeting cards or journal covers because I need some of each. And I thought I'm just not quite ready to do greeting cards. Got to get some more of my ideas together. So I'm going to work on some journal covers. Should probably put a plastic bag over. This will work. This will work. Are you awake, Hal? Since you don't drink coffee, what do you do to wake up in the morning? Do you drink Coke early? I just had a sip of my tea. You probably can hear me gulping. All right, let's see. I was thinking I wanted to do some fabric on the cover. Hey, good morning, Candy. Okay, sounds good. I think I want to start by painting. I got a little frog in my throat this morning. Yes, Diet Coke is my coffee, so you do that in the morning too. Hey, Chris, good morning. Thanks for popping in. I think I want to base coat this. It's got a little bit of a slick. I was in Hobby Lobby yesterday and picked up a lot of their clearance items, and this was a little art journal. So I want to cover it. I mean, this is okay, but I just want to. Hey, lurking from the bleachers, huh? I'm not sure how to say biz up to me. I'll just call you up, unless you want to tell us your name. Good morning, good morning. Oh, does it? Yeah, not everybody's for coffee, that's for sure. I just thought if I base coat this one, I'm thinking I like to base coat it one of these purpley colors or something that kind of, oh, this might work. Now I need to find, oh, this baby's almost empty. Brilliant purple. I guess I really like that color. I can't get my... Oh, that's good. I can't get my throat to clear. All right, so I think I'm going to just base coat this and maybe do paper on this one. And I want to try fabric on one. And then if anybody watched Murray last night, she painted a journal page. Or she was doing a pick 10, I think. And she painted a page like a copper color. And then she stenciled a light green on it. It gave it like a patina color. I thought that might be a cool looking journal cover. So I'm thinking about trying something like that as well. We'll just see how it goes. No plan here. I should have gotten some clean water, which I didn't. I'm notorious for using dirty water. Oh, did you, Chris? You were there? I kind of was like nodding in and out. But when she put that wrote that moo on there, oh my gosh. But it looked good in the end. I got covered back up. She put it so big. All right, I'm just putting this. Oh my gosh, there's more in there than I thought. Putting this in the lid, which, you know, I say this over and over and over. Please don't do this. But it is more convenient to do it. Moo. I know, right? Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to try to be somewhat, I guess this isn't going to cover real great. It's all right. This is a test of the American arting system. Well, I hope everybody's doing fairly well this morning. I'm still not quite awake, I guess. I have terrible sleep habits. I fall asleep in my chair and then wake up around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and waddle into bed. Now I'm just basically doing this because when I pick out the different, I like this color too, Chris. Different papers on, if it doesn't match up completely, or if I want to leave some of the color from the background behind, you know, I want it all solid color. I don't want any white showing, that's for sure. But this is definitely going to need 2 coats. I have a box of scraps somewhere, but I also have some really cool graphic 45 paper I could dig out and maybe use that. I'm gonna just use my gun. This will wake you up. Woo! Now this little journal was in a pack of 3 at Hobby Lobby, and I think the original price was $10, and they had it on clearance for, I think, $2.50. And I just made a connection with another little shop in Jersey, and she wants some journals, so I thought this might be a good Stinko. I got it. And I guess I'm going to have to paint the inside too. I got it. It was a little too generous there. This brush is really a little too large for that lid. I'm being a little sloppy. Good morning, Rain Girl. Thanks for coming in. Glad you're here. Just decorating some little simple journals. Okay, so Rain Girl is Cindy. I have to remember that. Good morning, Cindy. Rain Girl Cindy. How am I going to remember that? I should write it down. But see, the problem with me is I don't mind writing stuff down, but then I forget where I write it. Now, I don't know if I have any. Maybe I should have sanded this cover a little bit, but I think this will do what I want it to do. I'm going to put this aside for a moment. Let that dry. Working on some ephemera from your journal always takes me forever. Yeah, but if you enjoy it, that's important. If you enjoy it, I love working on stuff like that. All right, so I need to look for. I did have a little bit of. I did have a little bit of copper paint that was. My bottle was really kind of getting empty. Now, where did I pop that? This might do the same. Oh, here we go. I wonder if I have enough. Okay, Cindy, Rain Girl Cindy. I wonder if I have enough in here. Oh, girls, I don't know. This is really. I'm going to leave that sit upside down. I need a journal that has a cover that's kind of big. See, this is what I picked up. $2.49, regularly $10. Now this one, the insides. Now the one package had all. Hey Mitzi, good morning. Hey JL, good morning to you. Thanks for popping in, girls. Janice, I didn't see Janice, but good morning, Janice. So this is a pack of 3, but this one has some variety in the pages inside the little journal. Oh, that's a cute cover. Oh, that cover's kind of cute, isn't it? Lori might have to keep that one for herself. Oh, look, and the pages are gray. These have a nice finish to them, but it's kind of like they're slick. I wonder if I sand that a little bit, if the paint would, probably. All right, let's see if this will work, girls. If I close that little plastic bag and then open it up on the side, I wonder if I can slip this right over the pages. Protect the pages while I work on it. Let's see if that works. Do. It should work. It looks like I need a little more wiggle with this end. I want the covers out. There we go. Okay, see? Now I got my pages protected. Oh yeah, the roller thing. Like I said, I was at Hobby Lobby, and on the clearance aisle they had this Sculpey tool, and this is supposed to be for rolling a design in clay, and then I guess you can wrap that around your beads that you're making or whatever you're doing in clay. But when I looked at it, it just looked like a rubber stamp to me. And I have the Stampin' Up! Wheelie things, but they're much larger. I have one about, I guess, 1.5 inches, and the other one's about 2 inches. And I was thinking it would be nice to have a smaller kind of a wheel to do the edges of pages in journals. So when I saw this, it was on clearance. So last night we tested it on some ink, and it worked really well. So I've got that little design. I don't know if you can see. Let's see if I can get it to clear up for you. I missed my sweet spot. Yeah, you can see it there, right? And then this little one, it'll make little circles. And this one, it kind of looks like ribbon maybe. And then leaves. I was thrilled about that little leaf. So it just pops out, and then I can slide in the other one. Where should I put that little piece of? Here, we can try it on this. See, so if I take this, and I load it up with some ink. Now, the wheelie ones with Stampin' Up, they're self-inking, and then as you roll it, it keeps inking itself. So you have to take that into consideration. So here's this one. Of course, not going to get ink on my fingers, but what's new? Then this is the one I tried last night. So that's cool. Then I've got the little, I'm assuming this is just going to be little like little circles. Oh, maybe not, because that ribbon. Oh, let's see. Oh, look. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it pretty good, right? Oh, and I'm really excited about the leaves. Right. That's what I was thinking, Cindy. It'd be cute for borders, even on tags, right? Oh, I love that one. Huh. Cute, right? So it's Sculpey, Sculpey brand, Sculpey, I think it was. So I was really excited about that. All right, so I was thinking maybe I should sand this a little, but I don't know. Well, I think the paint will stick, but where's my little sander thingamabob? I lose this tool more than any other tool. It's just like an emery board. Just going to scratch this up a little bit. And I just hope well, I guess it doesn't have to be perfect. Chris, did you do the pick 10 along with Mary last night? I was sitting, I had my feet up. I didn't play along. Oh yeah, I got plenty in here. Oh, probably don't need that much. Oh well, oh well. It's probably not going to cover real well, so let's get a different brush here. I may have to go get some clean water. Okay. So this is just some deco art paint I picked up on clearance. Gosh, girls, I love my clearance. I love clearance. And I do have the stencils that Murray used last night, if I just know where I put them. I was all excited when I saw Mary use those stencils, I guess last week or whenever she got them. And Holly said, I told you about those weeks ago. Weeks ago, Holly already had them. You know, I kept falling asleep, to be honest. And I woke up and thought, oh, I didn't hear her say goodbye. So everybody was gone, but I just nodded off. Okay, well, this is kind of streaking, which, you know, that's okay. But I think I want it to be all streaky the same way. Well, it's a beautiful day here, although it was chilly this morning. I'm assuming it'll warm up a bit. But at least we're supposed to have sun. We had it was nasty yesterday. We had rain and see, I'm putting it on and then I'm wiping it off. That's not good. I think maybe Murray's copper was a darker copper. Girls, I'm really thirsty this morning. I had a Philly favorite for breakfast this morning, Scrapple. I don't know if any of you are from the East Coast or have heard about Scrapple. I guess it's an acquired taste, or for those of us on the East Coast that kind of grew up with it. It's one of those deals where you'd rather not know what's in it. It's like a spicy, it comes in a block and you cut it and we just crisp it up in a pan and we eat it with eggs usually, or I usually just eat it by itself. But it makes me thirsty. All right, I'm going to dry this. So, heat gun. Ah, get too close with that heat gun, it bubbles the paint up. Yes, I'm hoping to add a second coat if it doesn't peel up the first coat. No, feels like it's dry. Dry bones, dry bones. Well, I would have liked to play it along last night, but I was out most of the day. I had a long day yesterday, which I'm not used to. And I needed to have my feet up. So I was doing some computer work. I mostly listen. I don't know, girls. This cover's not soaking up too much of the paint, but it really looks. Good morning, Miss Keisha. Hi, Malaya. Good morning. Hello, Dolly. Well, hello, Holly. Holly, I hope that song sticks in your head all day long. Holly's always singing us songs that get stuck in our heads. All right, so what I'm thinking is, if this doesn't look cute when I'm done, I'll cover it up with paper or fabric. And I got a big blob there, which I do not like, because I wasn't really planning on covering this with, you know, anything textured. So you can still see some of the gray coming through. No, Scrapple is not real good looking. And when you know what the ingredients are, it doesn't sound good either. But like I said, I grew up with it, so it's good to me. It's got a lot of spices in it. But years ago, at least the story goes, many, many years ago, like when my grandma was young, they didn't waste anything. So they used everything. And Scrapple, scraps, they use scraps to make it. It's a meat product. I have to go to HL and Walmart shortly. More totes and other bookshelves. What's HL, Keish? What's HL? Oh, Hobby Lobby. Oh, girl, I was there yesterday. Woohoo! All right, I'm going to set this aside and get my purple one back down. Trade spaces. It's still got a little bit of a sheen to it, so let's hit a few spots of that. Alrighty. Gotta get a coat on the back. Now I gotta think about what paper I might want to use to cover this little guy. Now that I think, yeah, I'm liking the copper. I hope it looks. Oh, okay, Cindy. Thanks for popping in, sweetie. Have a good day. Hope you have a good day at work. Now this really looks different because it's on white. That must feel good, Keish, getting that done. Because you were busy. Busy girl. You know, lest we forget you have a young family, too. Okay, let's see. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry. Sorry, Up. I was going to call her Up. Do we know Biz Up's first name? Okay, Rain Girl is Cindy. I apologize, Cindy. Oh, yes, I feel tons of bricks. Yeah, I guess you do. All right, let's see. Oh, thanks for keeping me on the straight road there. Deb, okay, so Biz Up is Deb. Oh my gosh, I have to write it down. Biz Up is Deb. Okay, so I'm gonna write that down and stick it on my. I have all little post-it notes and little things hanging around on my metal shelves. Biz Up is Deb. Alrighty. Alrighty. At least that way it's not in a book buried somewhere where I don't remember. It's right there in my right there in my face. Good morning, Miss Peggy. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's see. What are you up to this morning, Peggy? My husband bought some bushes for the side of the house, so he's out getting the ground ready. All right. Yeah, we've got laundry in. And okay. Let me just be honest. We don't have laundry in. My husband has laundry in. I'm a slug, girls. I'm a slug. Okay, I thought I had more purple in here to come out. Might have to get a skinny brush down in there. Come out wherever you are. Oh my gosh, I love my nails this time, girls. My granddaughter, I said, what color should I get my nails? She said yellow. Yellow is her favorite color. So I got my toes yellow, but I just couldn't really deal with yellow fingers. So I decided to do, look, I got copper paint on that one. I decided to do a yellow line right under the French nail, and then this little decal. Now, see, yesterday my camera was clearing up really well. Here, I keep missing my sweet spot. I know, I love them. It's one of my favorite designs I chose. Now I take my neighbor with me. We go. It's our like day out when we get our nails done. You know what, Peggy? You know what? That's what I thought too. But you know what she did? She airbrushed it on. She did the whole tip yellow. Oh, okay. She did the whole tip yellow, and then she came back in and just scooched down her little guide, and then airbrushed the rest of the tip white. So, I mean, they're perfect. I thought she would have drawn it on, but with a paintbrush. But so now my 92-year-old neighbor, she's like, next time I'm doing what you did, I'm getting a pink or a blue line. I know. I couldn't believe because she got the spray like they just spray with paint. Looks like acrylic paint. They put it in their air gun. And I said to her, I want the tips white, right? Because she's loading the air gun with the yellow. And she said, oh, yeah, I know. And I said, you're doing the line with the air gun? I thought, oh, this is going to be good. And she said, yeah, I'm just going to move down the little guide. All right. Who knew? Not me. So this, my nail salon girl, she likes to sell my light bulbs. Don't know why, but she's very good to me, and her clients really like them. So, of course, we just did Easter. Well, now her customers are asking for something for summer. So, trying to think of something patriotic. Actually, I would like to do some kind of like ladies. Did you ever see that fabric where the ladies are sitting? It's like it's the back of them, and they're like sitting at the beach, and they have hats on, but their bottoms are pieces of fruit. Like one lady's a pear, another one's a pineapple. There's a strawberry, and there's a real skinny girl dressed in yellow. She looks like a banana. It's really cute fabric. But I was thinking if I could do light bulbs like that, but I don't know what I would do for the head. I guess I could put like a sun hat, maybe a little sun hat. I don't know. I have a piece of that fabric somewhere, but I cut it up and I put it on. Oh my gosh, is that it sitting there? Oh my gosh, I think I have it sitting right here. This is like a miracle, because if you could see my work area, you would think poorly of me. Oh, I found it. Look, girls. Okay, how cute is that fabric? Look, there's a skinny lady that's a banana. So I'm trying to think how I can translate this onto light bulbs. Anywho, I think that fabric is just darling. All right, going to use the heat gun again, just a little, and then I'm going to get that copper back out. I like big butts of it. Thanks for that, Keisha. Right, the bottom of the bulb is the butt. I got that part. The part I'm struggling with is up, like the head part. I did some bulbs one time where I put a ping pong ball for a head. But then you have to paint the face. And I'm not painting faces on these. Oh, this is still tacky. This is tacky. We'll see if I use another bulb. It makes the neck real long. Or I have to take the bulb apart, and then I still would then have to paint a face. So I'm thinking, I wonder if I just take a bulb and get some little, I feel like I'm off. I'm going to move my camera a little bit. I think maybe that's better. If I put a little hat, like a little straw hat, then when you look at it, you're just envisioning the back of her head. I don't know. Yeah, if you glue the silver ends together, then you have a really long neck. But what I'm saying is then you have to do something with the face of the bulb. So I don't want to be painting faces. I don't know. See above. What did I miss? Lori, see above. Right, paint the backside of the ladies on bulbs. Yeah, the butt part. Yeah, yeah, I got that. It's just from the neck up. Right, that's what I was thinking, Malia. The little doll hats, those little straw hats. Maybe I could just glue that on there. No faces needed. That might work. I gotta mess around with it and see. Now, well, that's an idea. This still feels a little techy. I hate to have the heat gun running while everybody's sitting here. All right, so now the question is, where did Lori put the round stencils? I had a couple out, but of course I want to use all right, I'm digging into my stencil bin, girls. Just give me a second here. See if I can find what I'm looking for. I don't think I had them all out. I think I only had a few out. Of course, it's probably the few that I want to use. It's kind of cute. You know what? That I just stuck her foot. I just threw her and stuck her foot in the paint. Holy moly! This might work. I like that pattern. That might work. Of course, I'm not finding my round ones. Maybe I did take them all out. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. I guess I did take them all out. I've got more of those people, too. I'd like to... I guess one will be enough. Oops, here's more. Here's another person. Another person. I'm thinking about using that on a different one. Oh, girls. All right, let's see what we got here. letters all stuck to fabric. My husband doesn't like to go anywhere in the rain either. That's what I keep saying. You're not going to melt. Ooh, I forgot about that napkin. That napkin would make a cute cover. All right, let's see. Let's get this chick's foot out of the paint. All right, I really like the rose. Never used the rose. So if I use the rose, and I wonder if I did some of this around the edge, it might look like a trellis. Hey, Laura. Good morning. Hope you're feeling better, sweetie. Cindy, girl after my own heart. Okay. So I need to pick out like a minty green. Of course, I picked a glitter. Don't want glitter. Sea glass. That sounds good. Sea glass. All right, now I need a sponge. Need to shake this a little more. Okay, I move stuff. I keep moving stuff. Now I got to remember where I put my sponges. I'm definitely not prepared to do. Oh, here's one. Do a stream this morning. I sold something out of my Etsy shop, and I wanted to get that in the mail. And of course, after I got it all prepared, I realized the gal chose priority instead of first class, so I had to redo. I'm just going to cut off that end of the sponge. Okay. I have that back wiper, and mine's torn apart. We've got to have that replaced. All right, I'm going to do the trellis part first. That's what I'm thinking. This looks like a trellis. I probably should have it smaller. All right, here it goes. Now, I haven't painted the back yet, and my thinking is if this doesn't look good and I have to do a redo, I'm not the best stenciler in the world. And of course, that's not. Yeah, it doesn't look so good. First of all, I got really a lot of paint right there. Not liking that at all, girls. Oh, no problem. It's just been on my mind. You've been on my mind. Boy, that dries quick. I'm sorry, but Murray's looked really cool. This, not so much, I gotta say. Well, it certainly doesn't look like a trellis. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice if the kids could get their game in. Yeah, it could change here, but right now it's beautiful here. Kids sure don't mind the mud, do they? Soccer was not a good fit for my kids. Oh my gosh. We had a rule in our house. They could be involved in 2 things because we didn't want to spend all of our time running them everywhere, here and there, everywhere. So they were involved in a program at church called Awana, which they loved, which was wonderful. And then I thought soccer would be a good idea, especially for our son who needed to, run off some of the energy he had. The coach would go try to put him in. He'd say, "Nah, I don't really want to do that." So he'd end up sitting on the bench. And then finally the coach would make him go in, put him in the goalie, and he was so busy chewing on the string of his hooded sweatshirt, he couldn't pay attention to where the ball was and wanting to know what was at the snack bar. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare for me. Just like, okay, one season. We made them finish the season. My daughter wasn't too keen on it either, so. Okay, Cindy, have a great day. Don't work too hard. Hi, now Artful Dabbler. This is the name I always. Tori, right? Did I get it right, Tori? Good morning, Tori. Yay, I did it right. All right, girls. I don't know. See, the thing is, I want to put these books in a little shop. So, not too sure. This might be a redo, is what I'm saying. All right. Let's do another coat on the purple. Got 2 journal covers going here, girls, for those that just popped in. And I'm trying to get some. This paint's on its way to being empty. Okay, some of it drained out good. All right. Of course, I could always do what Murray does and cut it in half and get out the rest. I'll just scoop some of that paint out. I feel like if I lay the paint bottle on its side, then it doesn't all drain back down to the bottom. And of course, now it's got some paint boogers, which really doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it up with paper. Paper. All right, Keisha, thanks for coming in. Talk to you later. Enjoy your trip to Hobby Lobby. When I got to the register yesterday at Hobby Lobby and I said to the girl, I can't find the coupon. She said, well, we did away with the coupons. We don't have them anymore. And then I remember Murray saying that they didn't do coupons anymore. But I mostly shop. Hey, Riri. Good morning. I mostly shop clearance when I go there anyway. Or sale items. I'm a clearance junkie. I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. I thought Marlo was coming in. I haven't seen her. She's not here, is she? Maybe she's trying to talk her garden angel to get out of the garden. All right. Now I want to dig out some paper. Now I have some graphic 45, but I'm not sure the color will work. If I don't, well, let's just see. Let's just see what I have here. I know it's hard for me to rip up graphic 45, but it's what I have in my mind. Let's see. If I have it all here. I don't. Oh, yeah, maybe. I had some Stamperia that was purple, but I think I used most of that. Let's see what we got here, girls. Thinking about this tablet in particular. Let's see. I mean, I've had this for a little while. I'm not using it. So what good is it if it just sits and it's not being used? No good. Right? Of course, I've got all this open paint. All right, this is was a tablet of solids, but I don't know if it has the name. It just says 12 by 12 patterns and solid 16 sheets. I did use a little something. Okay, so I've got Bloom and Grow. It's a little too pink to go with this. Blue and purple look nice together. I kind of like that. And then we've got that little blue. Guess I should have done blue. Oh, I love green and purple. Oh, look at the black. Black and purple. And we've got the ants. All right, is anybody paying attention? What do you think I should go with? I think it's between green. I could do blue too. Holly, I know you'll say blue. All right, blue. We've got the words. It's all the same print. We've got ants running. Green. Or black to go with my purple cover. And I'm going to tear the bits and just glue them down and then glue other stuff on top, like probably butterflies and maybe some flowers and some words. Riri says black. That's what I was thinking. All right, that'd be different. Let's do black. So I'm going to take a sheet of that and a sheet of my ants. I don't know what I did with, I don't remember using the black. Oh, there's like 3 designs. Oh, goodness sakes. Doesn't want to, oh, well, I'll tear it anyway. It didn't want to come out. How rude. All right, now, let's see here. I should clean up that copper paint. Then I put that copper paint on. Let's see, I think I'm going to scoop that up and I might use that a little later on something else. I just hate to waste and throw out paint. It'll probably be too dry, but if I cover it, well, I don't think that's really going to work, but we'll give it a go. And I'll cap this up. There still is a little bit in there. Yeah, I should scrape it in a journal. Actually, that would probably be the better thing to do. I might just do that. I'm going to save that purple. Love that purple. I did buy some paint yesterday at Hobby Lobby. They didn't have the color I was looking for, but I did buy some because they still have it on sale. When you go online, it doesn't look like they have too many color choices available, but they were loaded up at the store. And somewhere here I have a journal that I can just slap stuff in, which I haven't done in a while. Oh boy. I feel like Eeyore. Oh dear, can't find my book. Do any of you ever go to a diner or a restaurant or, gosh, even some of the supermarkets? You go in and they have these different books, could be like a real estate book, or this one's, for weddings and stuff. I always pick them up because, they're really nice. There's a lot of pages. Look, I'm just going to go like this. There's a lot of pages, and it's usually pretty nice paper. Gosh. Now, instead of Goldfinger, I'm Copperfinger. Copperfinger. Do 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 do. I don't know why I'm like this, girls. Don't know why. All right. That's a better idea, Laura. Yeah. So we've got several things drying. I feel like I'm in a cooking show, and I've got, look. As my British son would say, all the best. know I'm going to put my scrapbook paper in that. It's starting to dry, but oh look, I forgot I have the green sitting there. Let's do that too. Lily, are your kids involved in anything on the weekends? Like, oh, waiting for Robbie so you can hopefully buy a new car today. Oh, that's exciting. I was just wondering if your kids were involved in any like sports or anything on the weekends that you have to get them to. All right. Do you know what kind of car you want to look for, or you're just open to whatever? I had my car for over 15 years, and we were able to get a newer one to replace that one a couple years ago. I just love it. Just love it. All right, I need another wipe, girls. I should do a commercial break while I'm cleaning up. Girl Scouts but no sports. Yeah. Yeah. My kids didn't do the Scouts. I did when I was younger, but we had a program at church that kind of replaced the Girl Scout, Boy Scout thing for us. Yeah, ours was used too. I hear you. It's a little easier for us now than when our kids were young, but when our kids were young, it was a struggle, for sure. For sure. We had decided that I would stay home with the kids, so I was home for several years till they got into school, which really was a blessing for me. And I was glad we were able to make that decision, but it wasn't always easy. Yeah, we went to a place near us called Auto Lenders. An elderly gentleman, I say elderly. I'm now elderly. But he was a little older than us that worked. He volunteered at my husband's work and told us about a place called Auto Lenders, I think it's called. And we did well there. But of course, this was maybe 3 years ago now. Okay, so my hands are a mess. But I'm just going to rip paper. Yeah, I bought a brand new car once when I was single. My sister and I went out. Our dad took us, and we both bought Mustangs. Woo! Hers was blue and white. Mine was copper. Oh, I love that car. But as soon as you drive them off the lot, girls, it goes down the, what do they call it? The value. All right, so I'm just going to start tearing some bits of this beautiful graphic 45 paper. Please forgive me. All right, so Maria from Maria's Miscellany says if you tear the paper, now I don't want too small of chunks because I want to be able to see the little designs or the words on the paper. See, like this one says dragonfly. It's starting to say fly. But where we live, we basically need a car. Like some folks are closer to the city and they can get away with not having a vehicle. They can get public transportation or whatever. But where I am, I'm in a 55 plus community. We're out in the middle of really nowhere. I just noticed my camera pulsating. Okay, let me see. I want to get some other. This says Buzz. I don't know. I just, girls, I really struggle with. I'm trying to keep in my mind to tear away from myself. Oh, look, that says Ladybug. But I'm tearing away from myself on the wrong side. Fly away. Look, there's a butterfly. Oh. All right, where's my other? Beetle, dart. I love this paper. I love graphic 45 paper. Now, the journal is not very big, so we'll just see how this works out. And then, I do have, I wonder how that would look. I wonder if I put some glitter paper in with it, how that might look. Where's my other? Got these little ants. Now, I'm trying to think where I have my glitter paper. I think these bits can be smaller because I don't need all that white space. See, I'm doing it again. Tearing it the wrong way. Heavens, Lori. Good grief. I am a struggle. Good grief. That might be a little too large, but we'll see. This might be good for an edge. So we'll leave that straight. Another edge. Now I just saw my glitter paper. I find a lot of the glitter paper is really stiff and hard to use, but there's this one brand that I found. It's really nice. It's real soft and pliable. I'm on your little ants. So I want to go that way. Deborah Brown, good morning. It's nice to see you. All right. I'm just going to take a moment and see if I can find my glitter paper. I think it's what was I just in? I think I just saw it. Let's see. have a quick looky. Look. It's a tablet. I had a large tablet and a small tablet. I'm just thinking that might got a really fun pop to the project. See, I was in all my tubs the other day. What was I tearing paper? I was looking for paper. Oh, I'm working on a journal for a neighbor. Oh, Philly. I didn't see it right off. There's one other place I can look, and if it's not there, we'll just give it up. We'll give it up. If I can grab it. Let's see. Well, these boxes with tablets of paper in them are heavy. And I have them up on shelves. They're probably a little too high up. I don't think it's in this one, but we'll have a quick look. Of course, gold might look nice. I think it's not in here either. This is a little sparkle in it. I'm not sure that would go, but we'll see. And we'll pull that out too. Not sure why my dogs are going crazy. It's always something. Always something. Okay, maybe I should. We were always behind. If everybody had a minivan, I didn't. I always had the sedan. And then when I finally got a van, everybody else had the SUV. That's not true. I don't even think I ever had a van. I think I still was driving the sedan. But it got us where we needed to go. And we only had 2 kids, so we didn't really need a minivan. All right, so I'm just going to start putting some of this down, seeing what I might like. This paper is from an old paper pad. Kind of like that circle. Might want to keep that a circle. And this had really cool paper. Little purple flowers and on little viney green leaves, and then purple with white dots, green striped. I love this paper, but I forget what it was called. I had 2 tablets of it. I liked it so much. Yeah, we had 2 kids, so we didn't really need a van. Didn't need it. Not sure the ants are going to work for me, girls. Oh my goodness. It's like the dog's having a stroke. Okay, good luck, Malia. Hope it's an enjoyable experience. No, it wasn't Anna Papers. It was, I got it at, I think, either AC Moore or Michael's. And I think it was said something like Chateau something or other. Lavender Chateau or something like that. Right, yeah. Or even if you wanted to go camping and stuff, like when we went camping or we went to visit my husband's parents at the time, and they lived in Florida. We had to pack everything on the roof. I mean, and our kids were little. They were like 3 and 4 years old. So they would have room on a long trip like that to stretch out without the van. Oh, that's right. We had a station wagon for a while. Yeah, that's what we had. No van, station wagon. See, I blocked it from my memory. All right, maybe what I'm going to do is just stick down the bigger pieces and then fill in around it. I'm going to use my glue stick to do this. Now, I've said this before, too, that I don't have much luck with the glue stick, but I think it's because I wasn't using enough of it. So I really, oh my gosh, I apologize for that. Noisy little fur baby. Beetle. I like that it says beetle. And I'm going to hang that over the edge, because then I'll come back in and I'll sand that off. I want to get some bigger pieces on the back too. I don't know, girls, if I like the ants. I mean, it served us well, but we just weren't cool. We weren't cool with the station wagon. I just got to say, it was not cool. I'm wondering if it would help. Well, I could darken that with, oh, that might look good if I darken the edges. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm going to just put that there. All right, I have a couple other big pieces. Flutter. scarab. This really is cute paper. This one, I think I'm gonna, I can take this out. Definitely gonna have to do something to the inside. I had a lot of leakage. Well, at least the pages are not involved. Okay, I want to flip it this way. I've got a straight edge here, which I probably will cover up because I like to put fabric. But see how I have this white? I tore it the wrong way. Well, maybe the other piece was okay. Love it. So what I'm thinking is I have different butterflies, either cutouts that I can put on. I'm sure I have other bugs or stamps that I can do. Ugh. I had a trunk that used to slam down and whacked me in the head. I don't know how many times. But I would forget. And I should have had that spring replaced. I got my son's fingers. Oh gosh, he was so cute. I had just gotten to a girlfriend's house for a visit and a play date with the kids. And bravely she flies. He got out of his car seat. He was standing up behind the driver's seat. And when I opened the car door, I didn't realize those little fingers were there. So I wanted him to get out on the other side of the car. So I shut the car door and his little fingers went in there. It broke skin. His hand was bleeding. I was hysterical crying. Ran into my girlfriend's, dumped off my daughter. Thankfully, the pediatrician that we saw at that time was in Philadelphia. This was in Philadelphia. She's like, go, go. So I took him. Thank God he didn't break his fingers. I thought he had broken his fingers. Well, I thought I had broken his fingers. It was awful. All right, now I'm going to get some ants in here. And I don't want to cover up my words too much. Might look okay with that purple popping out behind it. Well, so what's everybody else working on? Anybody else working on stuff? Oh, I think it was. What was it? Cindy that said she's doing ephemera? Did I have that right? Or was that Deb that said that? I thought it was Cindy. You know, when you start to stream and you're trying to pay attention to everything and talk and keep people engaged, you forget some stuff. It's not intentional. Don't worry. Be happy. What, the inside pages, Hal? Is this brown? Yeah, me too. This is the like the craft color. That's like the pages in the one you gave me, Holly. I like those. Something different. Now I'm trying to think a little bit about what kind of fabric I might have to be able to, I was thinking I might stamp on some fabric. Have you ever thought, oh, the papers I'm gluing on? Yeah, I like that paper too. Have you ever, now I've done this before too, sometimes with some projects, I feel like the scrapbook paper is a little too heavy. Now, of course, there's two different kinds. There's the kind where you get like 1,000 pages in a block of paper, but then there's the kind like it's more like a cardstock. So sometimes what I do is I peel it in half, or I try to pull off that one layer. Sometimes if you curl the edges, you can kind of get it to separate. And it's much easier to use, really. I don't know if you've ever tried to do that. So I'm just thinking for the edge, it'd be easier for me to sand that off. Oh, that's always fun. I like getting those envelopes too. Jersey sent me some Happy Mail, and I used the envelope and put that in my one of my little journals. I love that. That's a great idea. Great idea. All right, here's a cluster of ants. And then Mary was saying last night, did she say, I guess it was Barb Owen. She'd gotten some Happy Mail, and she used that as part of the front of her journal. Like I've put them inside, but I would not have thought of that either. I thought that was a clever idea. I don't want to cover up that little, I don't want to cover up the little bee or maybe we'll put that guy up there. Now this idea of life can be hard, but you can handle it. You can handle it. Yeah, I've got a list of things I want to do too. So this ripping up the paper pieces of scrap paper or a big piece or whatever, this whole idea of putting them together like a patchwork here is not mine. I saw Jean Peter do this. Jean Peter, hers are really cute. She does a marvelous job. Marvelous, I'm saying, just marvelous. All right, I don't really want... I'm going to cut this. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to cut it and see how it works out because I don't want all this light white. Yeah, sometimes you're just not able to choose your hand either. You just have to, deal with what you're dealt. Now I'm going to come back around some of this with some distress crayons. So that might help that edge, that cut edge a little bit. Oh, this has got some French words here. I love French words. I have to look them up. I don't know what they mean. I'm going to peel this white. See if I can peel this paper a little bit. Yeah. See, all this stuff takes time. Whether you're making ephemera or tags or like if you make a couple of the same thing, that's not so bad because once you get the first one done, like your prototype, you can zip right through it. But until you get that done, at least for me, it takes a little while to decide where you're going to put certain things. I'm thinking I might have some washi tape that might work on here too. Of course, you have to glue that stuff down because that doesn't always stay where you put it. Let's see. I do have a box of bits sitting around somewhere of paper, but I thought I'd like to use this graphic 45 stuff. The other books I've done like this, they're have a lot more variety in the paper. I don't know, kids. I don't know. Maybe I need another little word there. Let's see what we got here. Creepy crawlies. How about that? All right, let's tear it the right way. Lori. See, I always save this stuff too. Like, see the tops of because especially the graphic 45, it's usually got some kind of a shading or it looks like it's already been inked a little bit. Would you like to swing on a star? Thanks, Holly. You can write on this or stamp on this with verbiage. I always like those little bits. I save all that jazz too. Carry moonbeams home in a jar. Were we singing that the other day, huh? Better off than you are. Is an animal. Yeah. Weren't we singing? I was singing that with somebody. Mule is an animal with long fluffy ears who kicks up at everything he hears. Kind of started a little too high. A little too high. Creepy, cruelly. Yeah, I thought we were. Do, 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 do. Live life in bloom. Of course, the bloom part's gone. Do, 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 do. I think the sun went in. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dee. These are good old songs. I can remember it in the basement of my mom's house. Well, it was my house then. We'd have the record player going with these old 45s downstairs in the basement. At one point, when I was younger, my dad and mom had the house we lived in built. So the basement was just a cement floor, and then there was a pole in the center. So it was like a roller skating rink. So we'd put on our skates and we'd put on the records. And we'd be singing like little goofs and skating around. We had a great time. All right, here's a line of, let's get this line of ants going down the side here. I wish this one had, I can't remember using the paper though. See the other designs in, so you pulled out your phone, you played stuff from your 2-year-old granddaughter was shaking her booty. Oh my gosh, I love when they do that. I was watching kids on YouTube and Facebook. I was looking up that Uptown Funk song. Oh my gosh, there's so many people that have stuff recorded. All right, now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the other designs in this paper pack had that third sheet of paper. Oh, you know what? I just thought it's double-sided. What's on the other side? Oh, I don't want that there. Put that down there. All right, plain black on the back of both of them. Can you believe that? Both of them have plain black on the back. Oh, stinker winkers. Stinker winkers. I don't think I want black. Biddy-diddy-diddy-diddy. I wonder if my husband put the dogs outside. Maybe he did. Now we got another one. Another country heard from. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I need some washi. That dog barking is a little fluffy white 7-pound Maltese. And she's supposed to not carry on and bark. She doesn't listen. She's got some health issues and she's supposed to remain calm. Now this is just like a shadow of the ants. I'm trying to think of some other paper I have or something that I have that I could add. To go with this to fill in some of the gaps. I don't want it all, I don't want it too heavy with the dark. I don't know that the washi's really going to do it for me. And I don't think I'm going to like the gold. Let's see. Let's just see. Can you believe the back of the gold's even dark? I don't think I'm liking that. I wonder what I have in the way of a napkin. That might work. Guess I'm going to have to get up and let that dog in. See, like I'm just pulling off that back part. Some paper, there's that one brand called DWC or something like that. Boy, there's really peels in half. Easy. I don't know, girls. What do you think? I'm not too crazy about I don't think I like the gold on there. All right, let me think. Sorry, I'm gulping some more of my tea. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I have another piece of that. Maybe I have something that goes with that purple pack left over. Let's, well, there's some flowers. They might look cute on the front. That goes with it, but I don't really care for that. We've got some plain purple. Oh my gosh, this dog. I guess she's inside wanting to go out. I guess that's the issue. I wish I had the cover of that paper pack that I could tell you what it is, because it really was nice. I've had some brown. I don't want the brown. I thought I saw some of the green in here. This is what happens when you don't have a real plan. Ladies, excuse me. I've got to go tend to this dog. I think my husband's out. Oh, he's going to another show, huh? Oh, cool. Might come home with more medals. All right, let me get this dog attended to here. Girls, you're driving me crazy. Where's Daddy? Daddy's outside. All right, come on. Lucy, Lucy, stop barking. Go. Go on. Stay in the yard. Just looking for a couple other shoots of something that might make that pop. Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos. That might be a little too bright. Okay, so now I'm trying to think where I have my, oh yeah, I know where I moved them. I know where I moved them. Yay, yay, yay. Let's see, what did I miss? Bullhead City, huh? Across from Laughlin, Nevada. Amazing. Amazing. Is he there by himself or did the boys go with him? All right, I'm thinking if I put these on the front. I kind of like that flower paper. That kind of reminds me of that pencil I was using. Oh, cool. Now, is that close enough, how where they'll drive back and forth, or do they stay overnight? If I like that one, or I like the other one. Let's see. I have a hard time seeing when it's laying flat how I like. Let's bar. I might like that up there like that. That's going to cover all my words. Let's do it there. Let's do it up there. I'm going to take the back part of this off too, so it's, if I can get it all off. Let's see. All right. All righty. Now I'm covering up my ants. I don't think I like it in the middle. Oh. Oh, 4 hours to Las Vegas. Oh, wow. But I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, I don't want to cover up my creepy crawlies. Well, I think I'm going to cut my losses and just, I think I like it up in this corner like this. All right, let's get rid of some of this over here. Let's get some glue on this. All right. Hi, Angie. Oh, it's a Hobby Lobby day. That's where Keisha was headed. I was there yesterday. Have fun, Ange. All right, so that looks okay. Now this is really big stuff and it might be too white, too light. I gotta pay attention to my, I hope my little dog didn't go out front. This might be okay because then I'm going to use that crayon. So let me use a couple of these little, yeah, let me do this. All right, even if I just get the front done, I can finish up the back myself. But just to give you an idea of what's going on here, because then you want to doodle and do some other things. So let's do that. And then let's put, let's see if I can get a, here's one. Sometimes I would be in Michael's and they would have like all this odd paper on sale. Really cute patterns, but you never know when you might, like to use it. I haven't really used this before. Okay, getting off. Don't want to go over. Hey, Shelly. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Saturdays are busy. People are doing house work and running errands and going to the store, going to Hobby Lobby. I really need a major day of working in my room because I've been moving stuff around and I haven't really finished anything. Oops, that slid. Didn't want to do that. It works pretty good. I'm putting it on really thick though. Not bad at all, really. Let's see. I'm going to grab a couple of these little, and then I'm going to show you what I'm planning. I'm looking for my dog to make sure she's, but I don't see her. Shoot. Oh, she's there. Hold on, girls. I got to go let her in. The other one's on a cord, but the little one, she can go out on her own. She's pretty good. All right, Luce. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. In you go. Thank you. Oh, you ready to go? Come on. Good girl. Good. Okay, now, go take a nap, okay? Let mommy be. That should be exhausting for you. Go take a little snooze-a-roozer. They're looking for their TREAT. Yeah, Gorilla. Well, Gorilla's got pretty good glue, Puppies, yes. They're old. But I still think of them as puppies. All right, I like these little little flowers kind of strung together here. So I'm going to put that there. Shelley, what are you up to on this fine Saturday? Okay, so I've got a little spot up here. I think I could use a little flower there. Now I am going to try this technique, if you will, with fabric. I want to pull out some fabric that kind of works together and see if I can make a crazy cover with some fabric. I might put some fabric on this cover too. I might stamp some bugs or some butterflies. I probably will do that last. You haven't decided? Not much. Well, that could be a good thing. Just kind of chilling. All right. Now I'm going to pull out my distress crayons. I don't have a lot of colors, but I think what I have might work because I want to put some color. I got a spot there. Probably need a little something there. We'll see. Maybe washi tape will go there. All right, so let's see what we got here. So I think I want this color. Now these are the Tim Holtz brand. I have a couple other brands. I got to tell you that I don't care for them as much as I like Tim's. So I've got the purple. And I think that's probably the only one that's going to work for me on this. I don't think I have a black. Maybe in one of the other brands I have a black. I have to say, at Tuesday morning, I found a set of the Jane Davenports, but I haven't really had too much success with those. And they're hard to crank up. The one I busted right off the bat. Now here's a black. Now this one is a Crayola signature, so I might try that on the back. And I'm not sure if all of them move with water, so that's the other issue. Look, there's another lid that who knows. That might be the broken one. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's a black. All right, let's have a look at that. This looks a little metallic-y. This also is the Crayola. All right, let's see. We'll see if this experiment works. I'm going to get a baby wipe to start. We'll see how that fares. Now, of course, I didn't put any of the flowers on the back because I'm thinking you probably are getting ready to get on with your Saturday. So that purple's a little weird, but it might work. Okay, so what I like to do is just kind of scrub around the outside edge where I want some color. Now, of course, I'm doing the lighter pieces so it shows up. There's not much going to show up on that black, but black, which might be good to use some black to kind of, oh, let's put some around these. I only have, oh, that's right, I covered up those ants. I might have to get more ants. And then I'm just going to smear this all around here. See, and that punches back that brightness a bit. And then kind of helps you blend everything together. Now I'm a little nervous about trying the black. I have to say, a little nervous. Maybe I'll quickly find some ants. I need a little more than that. Let's see if these guys will work. Yeah, that might work. Starting to get a little hungry here. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 baby. Okay. Now, because it shows the black paper with that print, like normally I would put black marker around and do some doodling, but I'm not sure about that because of the black paper as far as doodles. Now, see, this is the Crayola signature. Let me just do a test. Yeah, it is lunchtime here. Okay, so this is, oh, and this is, oh, see, this is the black. This is like a, it says black, but it's a silver gray. And that does move a little, but that's not gonna, now this is, I don't think that's gonna show up too well. Now, see, this is my problem with Jane's product, okay? Look, like you can't, look, you can't get it to work. You can't get it to draw. It's so soft and gooey. It's like, and then I can't turn the bottom to crank it up. I already busted one. I'm very sorry, Jane. I love your brushes, but this here product is really a struggle. I absolutely cannot get any of these to work. I mean, maybe I just got a bad tin of them. I cannot turn that. You're supposed to be able to twist them up, I believe. Right? Like these twist up. Not very easily, but, well, maybe this one don't twist up either. I can't turn it. So let's see if I can get any of this. I mean, it just doesn't even move. You know, it's not even creamy. It's almost like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a, it doesn't, it like it hangs up. It doesn't skip or move. It doesn't, I don't know. It's really, really weird. And it doesn't move with. All right, so that's a bust. Let's try, I don't think this gray is going to do anything for me. Puts a little sheen down. Well, that might be nice. It's always a little shimmer. Never hurts, right? A little shimmer here and there. Okay. Now, let's see. So now I'm going to come along here. And for the most part, I'm going to trim my paper back. Have paper ready to attack me. Now, if this was napkin or thinner paper, I would use my emery board and sand this off. But this seems to be the better way to go this particular type of paper I used. Holly, what's a gunny sack dress? All right, so that looks better. Let's get this. Now, like I said, I didn't finish the back. All right, so, I don't want anything to really stand out too terribly, like in your face, like, you know. Let's see, I've covered up mostly everything that I have that I could put on there. Let's see, what have I got? Just thinking. Gunner's sack. Check my messenger. Oh, I'm using my phone for chat. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Does anybody else not know what that is? Oh. Oh yeah, I remember seeing dresses like that. I would have never thought that that's what it was called. Oh, that one's cute. Look at that one. Oh, cute, huh? My mother never sewed. I had an aunt that did. But of course, she didn't make stuff for us. At least I don't remember making stuff for us. I have two sisters. Let's set my phone up now. My phone's... Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, I think this fabric, all this fabric's a little too crazy to go on here. Although, look, I do love those butterflies, but not for this. Not for this. I wonder how it would look if I... put a lady on there. It doesn't go either. I think I want to put a maybe a stencil with something light. Just a light, you know. Crystal, Icy Craft. Hi, from Norway. We're getting spring weather today. Oh, how nice for you. That's wonderful. Thank you for popping in. I'm working on a journal cover here that really I'm kind of struggling with a little bit. My paper doesn't seem to be working as well together as I thought it might. But I'm thinking if I put a little of this, of course, now I'm wondering if I like white, but you know, white can be tough. I'm not sure if I can get this. See if I have any white left in my little white stamp here. If I can get my top drawer open. Let me get a little inking sponge. Oh no, I'll use this little, use the edge of this. This might work. See if we have any white left in there. Might be a little in there. Let's see. Yeah, that's not working. Maybe I need to go darker. Maybe I need to go black. What do you think? That could be an idea. Go a little darker. Let's try a little of this. Stays on black. Now, this little Rach 0113 uses these little, it's just like a big piece of sponge and foam, and then you can cut it to the size you want. I don't know, girls. You can see it a little bit. Well, I want it to be subtle, too. That's, you know, that's, I don't want it to be in your face. So you can see it a little bit. I don't know. Can you see that? Just a little. Man, I'm ripping up that sponge, I'll tell you that. Whoa. Let's see here. Let's get this little flower. The edge of that on the ants. Now I'm trying to think where I put my washi tape, because I do think I have some nice washi tape that might work. I keep moving stuff, and then I forget the new place that Murray was saying the same thing last night. Oh my goodness. I keep moving stuff thinking, yes, this will be a better spot for it, or consolidating things, and then I forget where I put them. And I have a lot of washi tape. Lots and lots. Here we go. And these are I think I'm going to go with the lavender. This might work. The purple has little stars. So I'm going to just put a little extra glue there, because you know the washi will just lift up. Overshot my mark there with the glue. I think I would like to put a little something on the edge of the, oh, let's look at this. This one is the same kind of look to it. I see. What time of day is it in Norway? Just curious. So maybe I'll do a little piece of this here. Oh, I want to put some glue. I should probably use a liquid glue. But I've got such a mess here. I don't know where that is. Okay, 1835. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's in the evening, 8 in the evening. Yeah, you think the washies look okay, huh? Here's some hearts. Let's put a little bit of this down. See, I haven't used a lot of these yet, so finding the end's always fun. Maybe right in the middle there. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I wonder if I have some. I like that little. Oh, look, here's some butterflies. Early evening, yeah. Oh, you think that's 6:30? Oh, I did it wrong. So you're getting ready to wind down, maybe. Thanks for joining us. Do you like to do crafts, Icy? Do you do any journaling, or what do you like to do? What fun stuff do you like to do? All right, now I'm just wondering if I already had dinner. Dinner is usually rather early here. Yeah, me too. I live in a 55 plus community. We usually eat early. My son-in-law is always teasing us about that. You do some journaling? Very nice. Good. Okay, so let's see, girls. Now I think I need some like cutout stuff. I don't know if I have any. Let's see. In my little goodie box here, if I can get it out of my drawer without causing an earthquake. And here I try to keep my little die cuts. Oh, that's always nice, embroidery and sewing. A lot of the gals in this art community here, we have been doing some slow stitching, and oh, that little heart might work. And some embroidery type stuff. My niece is really into embroidery. She likes to make her own designs. See, that butterfly is pretty, but Holly, I'm going to just do maybe another 15 minutes because I need to get some lunch. I'm just trying to see what I might have here to add to the front cover. I haven't replenished my, I don't know if that'll work. I haven't replenished my cutouts for a while. Getting a little sparse. I need some liquid glue, I think, for these things. That's a smile. That's a cute one. I don't know. Maybe Sharon sent me that? I don't know. That's not going to work on there. All right, maybe there's a few things I can use. I like that heart, but I think if I use that, I need to ink around the edge of that. Put a little color. Yeah, don't get dressed, Hall. Relax. Oh, I forgot. Well, Dustin's there, right? I was going to say you're home alone. Not really. I was so worried about all the words on this paper, and now I'm covering them up. All right, so I'm thinking about a heart somewhere here. Kind of like it there, but there would work too. Second little heart. Not liking that. That's kind of cool. Maybe a little too bright. Let's see. We can knock that back a little bit. I have this thing that I can put stuff like this through that puts glue on the back. see if I can get to that real quick. I think it's not real big, but I think it will take that square. Let's see if I can dig that out. Pardon me, I got to put some Mod Podge and stuff in your face while there it is. I see it. Yeah, I still have a little bit of this left. Cool. So you just slide your little cutout in there. Ooh, it's going to be tight. You know what? Maybe I'll take it out of the frame. I don't really need that frame, right? Maybe I should have cut that. Yeah, I thought it'd come on because Saturday mornings there doesn't seem to be too much going on. And gosh, as soon as you don't do a video for a couple of days, there's a graph on YouTube where you can watch a grid of how well your channel's doing. Man, it goes right down. All right, let's put the heart in. I really like this little thing. I think you can get them in different sizes. Oh, I love caftans too. Yeah, you're right, Deborah. So you have a purple one. Girlfriend, call it away. Reminds me of that movie. I'm guessing that's your partner in the wood chipper. What was that, Fargo or something? I don't know. That's the only part of that movie I remember. Oh, look, I overlapped the hearts. Let's see. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. I got these guys a little too close. Let's see if I can get them apart. I don't really want them on my project like that. Yeah, that'll work. So I'll put that there. And I'll put this little guy that way. I have a couple that I would say are not caftan. Yeah, I love them. They're very freeing. I always wonder, though, if I should have a slip-on underneath them to go, like, out to the market. Ah. Now this I'll have to rub because it has that little glue on there where you can, yeah, you just throw them in the washing machine. Oh, you have 20? Oh, Deborah. Oh, I'm jelly about that. Yeah, usually the ones I have, I can just throw them in the washing machine for sure. Yeah. And I have a rust-colored one and then a brighter, like a green. And it's like maybe a floral print or whatever, the ones that I have. Yeah, I would like to have a couple more of them for sure. So I think what I'll do to finish this up, girls, and I won't do this now because I need to get some lunch and start getting started on some other things. I think I'm going to come around with a marker or a Posca pen and just fill in some of those little spots. I guess you could use a Sharpie too. I think a Sharpie pens because they're so fine. And like outline some of this stuff. Like that. Oh yeah, it would be like a moo-moo. At least that's what I'm thinking. Hint, hint. Lori, Mother's Day soon. This is true. Good hint there, Mitz. Good hint. Tori, that's funny. Maybe you should design a version for cooler weather. Ah, see, I went too fast and I got in my heart a little bit there. Let's see, and then you can do some doodles if you want. Or write some words in. I'm trying to think what I want to do as far as a doodle. Just show you real quick. This marker is really thick. Okay, here I'm putting just little dots in that little space. Yeah, with no waistband or anything. It's just very freeing and comfy. And then I'll probably do some fabric on the spine and maybe stamp. Yeah, I love capris too. But I don't know, since this COVID thing, I gotta say, I don't get dressed much, girls. I don't get dressed much. I stay in my little loungy dresses. Thank you, Mitzi. Just thinking about doodles here. What am I? I'm not a great doodler. I could probably stamp something on those hearts. I would like it. Spot the Irish woman. Yeah, well, sometimes you just have to not worry about being purty. I think if I want to do little swirly things, Moo-moos are like knee length. Okay, back in the 50s. Yeah, they were house dress. What type of feeling? So, yeah, moo-moos. I went to Hawaii, and that was a big thing. When I gone to Hawaii, all the ladies there were all wearing moo-moos. I should have bought one while I was there, but of course I did not. I was a younger gal then and wasn't too interested in moo-moo wear. Well, I never wore a lot of dresses either, but I've worn them more now since with being home because they're just comfy and very freeing. Gosh, I'm just going blank as far as some doodle stuff. Well, I could probably go around these little flowers here. Little petals. Kind of seems like my and you could stamp on these too. All right, girls, I think I'm going to grab some lunch. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Hope you all have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll probably see you on the tube somewhere. Holly, thank you so much for popping in, honey, and modding for me. I appreciate that so much. All right, ladies. Again, I'd like to just remind you to take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I will see you next time. Thanks, ladies. Have a good day. Happy crafting. Nice to meet you, Icy. Hope to see you again soon. Take care, all. Now I've got to find my mouse. It always goes missing. Oh, my goodness. Might be here. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I might be here a while. Bye, girls.